Hello everyone. Welcome to this evening's quiz. I hope you've all had a wonderful month since the last one. Looking forward to another evening of quiz questions. So, as always, we'll be starting at about 8:05. Just starting off the stream a bit early to give everyone who wants to join time to join. So in the meantime, use this time to go grab yourself a drink, get yourself nice and settled, and have a look at the picture round. So the picture round this week is Christmas dingbats. Of course, had to go for something festive this close to Christmas. So it's just a say what you see type deal. All these Christmassy words and phrases. Yes, we'll be starting the quiz in about just under 10 minutes, so not too long to go. But in the meantime, feel free to say hello. It's always nice to know who is here. Hi, Prem. How are you? Hi, Ian. Yes, I want to say, I hope everyone's looking forward to Christmas, even with how up and down everything is at the moment. Had a bit of a moment today, waiting to hear Boris's announcement, which was a bit of a non-event. Hi, Chris. Happy Christmas to you as well. Yeah, happy Christmas, everyone. Yeah. I don't know how many people we're going to get tonight. I realised I forgot to post about it earlier in the week, or last week, so I'm not sure how many people we have. Hopefully it'll be a nice number. Hi, Mum. I see you've got a brief bit of internet, I see. But yeah, I'm not sure how many people we have because I forgot to post about it last week. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be a good turnout. It'll be nice to have a lot of people, if possible. It's always nice to have a lot of people. Let's say I'll be starting in about 7 minutes, so not too long now. So actually, I think this is the first and only time you'll see I've rearranged the furniture a bit. To be able to get my Christmas tree in, I've moved the unit over from that side to this side, so you get something a little bit different today. Yeah, I forgot that you won't. I haven't done a quiz since I did that, so yeah, that. Yeah, my Santa hat sitting on top of something over there. I'm not quite sure what I've put it over. Can't quite remember. And then the Christmas tree. Well, I do have a wreath on my door over. It's over there, but can't quite see it at this angle. And Christmas jumper, of course. Had to have a Christmas jumper. Had to have a Disney Christmas jumper. Oh. Hi, Rachel and family. Well, there's quite a lot of you today in 2 different counties. So I guess there's some of you at home and some of you in Norfolk, I'm guessing. That's but I might be wrong about that. Well, it's lovely to have you. Lovely to have you here. Hi, Hala. Happy Christmas, everyone. I've said it lots. I'll say it again. It's a weird one. I've not been feeling massively festive this year, but tonight I'm feeling quite merry. So yeah, I've got my nails done all Christmassy. Got snowflakes on them, snowflakes and glitter. So always nice and festive. The only problem I have with having two screens, I always find this, that my glasses reflect too much and you can't see my face, which is a little bit annoying. But also there's not much I can do about it. The problem with having multiple screens. And especially having the questions in a Word document, which is very white and very in front of my face. Sorry, I know I'm just rambling about nothing at the moment, but filling up the time. I'll say we've got about 5 minutes to go till we'll start. So if you've just joined us, hello and welcome. I'll say quiz, it's the same as always, so we'll be starting at 8:05 to allow people time to join. So if you haven't already, use this time to go get yourself a drink, get yourself nice and settled. And if you haven't already had a look at the picture round, you can use this time for that as well. So the picture round this time are all Christmas dingbats. So it's a say what you see type puzzle, like catchphrase type puzzle. But yeah, they're all Christmas festive themed. And all different to last year's, in case anyone was going to go back and try and find their answers. Made them all different on purpose. Hi, Andrew and Silver Surfers. I hope you are all well. I hope you're all having a good festive season. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Oh. Probably I noticed quite how big the bags are under my eyes. That's a bit unusual. Maybe actually having the reflecting light from the computer screens is quite good. Means you can't see that as much. Hiya, Zoe. Happy Christmas. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. I don't know if we're getting anyone else from the group. I hope so. We'll see. So we've actually got a surprisingly good turnout tonight. I would say I was a little bit worried, but we're doing pretty well so far. And we've still got 3 minutes to go, so you know, more the merrier. More people can join. Oh. And Grandma's here as well. Yay! Hello, Grandma. Happy Christmas. Hi, Declan. Have a Merry Christmas yourself as well. Let's see. I realise you can't see the star on my tree very well. It's blending into the wall. It's a nice silver star, but blending into the curtains. Oh, you know. My decorations this year are red and silver. Decided to go themed this year. The lights are quite blue. They're like ice white, but Merry Christmas, Mary. I should have had some Christmas music or something playing. I'm not sure that I could have that. I don't know if I had to get taken down for copyright. Not quite sure. But no. Oh well. Let's say almost doesn't feel like a lot of point in the last one. But there we go. There we go. Not too long now, just a minute or so, according to my clock. So not long left, and then we'll make a start. Just as I say, advertise we start at 5:05. So I want to give everyone who wants to join time to join. Don't like to start early, just in case. So not long to go. Yeah, you go. The problem with this jumper is I realise all you can see on it is the mistletoe. It's Minnie Mouse under the mistletoe, but all you can see on it is the mistletoe. But it's not too bad. It's also, I realise they're wearing a dress that's a little bit too high-necked for the jumper, but oh well. You know, put up with it. I'm sure no one cares about my bad fashion. Oh, no problem, Ryan. Well, thank you for popping in, and I hope you're feeling better soon. Sending lots of love your way. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better soon. Hopefully you manage to have a lovely Christmas if you're not feeling too ill. Yeah, thank you for all your support over the last year and a bit as well. Yeah, cool. With that, we're actually now at 6 past. We're about a minute late, so let's make a start on the quiz. So, hello and welcome. I'm sure I've said hello to everyone, but if I haven't said hello to you. Happy Christmas. I hope you are ready for this evening's quiz. So the format of the quiz is the same as it always has been. Didn't think there was much point in changing it at this moment in time. So you've got 5 rounds in total plus your picture round. So what we'll do 3 rounds. Have a short break for you to finalise your answers. Mark those answers, and then do the final 2 rounds. Have a short break to finalise your answers. Mark those 2 rounds and mark the picture round. So your round themes this week, you'll there's a little bit of a theme to this quiz. Well, a split theme. So the first round is, as always, general knowledge. Again, it's been a tradition. Wasn't going to change it. The next round is a quiz about my quiz. So, to be fair, that was probably going to be quite a lot of educated guesses on it, but I just thought it would be quite fun. So it's little bits of trivia about this virtual quiz environment that we have created. Round 3 are all anagrams, and they're all quiz-related terms. And then we switch to our second theme, which is, of course, Christmas. So round 4 is all about Christmas entertainment, so Christmas films, Christmas songs, that kind of thing. And then round 5 is a connection round with a slightly Christmassy twist. And then, of course, your picture round is Christmas dingbats. So, yeah, as I say, it's a split-themed quiz, this one. So very quickly before we start, I'll just run through the rules. I'm sure most of you know them by now, but just in case we have anyone who's decided to join this quiz for the first time, it has happened. Last month we had someone new, so it does happen. So first rule is, like any pub quiz, please don't look your answers up. The whole point of doing a quiz is to test what you know, not what you're able to Google, Bing, Yahoo Answers, whatever you want to look up on. So yeah, don't look your answers up. It just spoils it for yourself if you do that. The second one is on a similar vein. So the first one is about not spoiling it for yourself. The second one's about not spoiling it for others. Is please don't post your answers in the comments. Obviously, doing that means that everyone can see the answer. It's not ideal. People don't want to be seeing the answers. They want to be testing themselves. So yeah, please don't post your answers in the comments. Third rule is just be nice, be kind. I am only human. I have been known to make mistake on occasion, including that sentence. That sentence was so grammatically bad. But yeah, I'm only human. I make mistakes occasionally, but it also means I get my feelings hurt. So please don't be mean to me. Please don't be mean to anyone else. Just be nice, be kind. And then rule 4 is just have fun with it. Because there's no prize for it. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. It's just meant to be for a bit of fun and entertainment on a Monday evening. So yeah, just have fun. I believe that is one of the rules. That's everything to say before we make a start on the quiz. So if you are ready, drop me a comment that says you're ready, and then we'll get going. Fabulous. Okay. So we'll start off with the general knowledge round. Round 1, question 1. In television, what does BBC stand for? So, in television, what does the BBC stand for? Number 2, who was British Prime Minister before Theresa May? So, who was the British Prime Minister before Theresa May? Number 3, what nut is used to make marzipan? So, number 3, what nut is used to make marzipan? Number 4, what is the name of the royal family's castle in Scotland? So, number 4, what is the name of the royal family's castle in Scotland? Number 5, which English city has football teams called United and Wednesday? So, number 5, which English city has football teams called United and Wednesday? Number 6, how many people are there on an English jury? So, number 6, how many people are there on an English jury? Number 7, in the Craig David song 7 Days, what does he do with his date on Tuesday? So, number 7, in the Craig David song 7 Days, what does he do with his date on Tuesday? Number 8, who wrote The Handmaid's Tale? So, number 8, who wrote The Handmaid's Tale? Number 9, who presented The Weakest Link from 2000 to 2012? So number 9, who presented The Weakest Link from 2000 to 2012? And finally, question 10, what is the largest muscle in the human body? So number 10, what is the largest muscle in the human body? Okay, with that, we are at the end of round 1. So, as normal, if you've got any questions you'd like me to repeat, drop me a message and let me know. Otherwise, we'll start round 2. Okay, no one's asked for any repeats, so let's move on to round 2 now. So, let's say round 2 is, I'm liking to call the quiz of my quizzes. So, it's all going to be sort of trivia questions about the quizzes that I have been running. So, as I say, likely to be a lot of guesswork. Most of the answers I've put some sort of tolerance around, so you don't have to be spot on. But I just thought it would be fun. I thought it would be a nice roundup of the times we've had together. So, question number 1, including this quiz, how many quizzes have I run on YouTube? So, including this quiz, how many quizzes have I run on YouTube? And you get the full point if you're spot on, or half a point if you're 2 out either side. I'm just going to make a note of that. That's forgot to put tolerance on that one. So. Number 2, what was the date of the first quiz that I ran? So, number 2, what was the date of the first quiz? And I'll give you a hint, it wasn't on a Monday, I don't think. Number 3, what's the highest number of views I've received on a quiz? You get a full point if you're within 5, or half a point if you're within 10 of the correct answer. So number 3, what's the highest number of views I've received on a single quiz? You get a full point if you're within 5, and half a point if you're within 10 of the correct answer. This one was near the beginning. The numbers, the first couple of months, they were really high, and then they dropped off quite significantly. Andrew, this is views in total. So I've gone onto the YouTube Creator Studio where I can see all my videos and just pulled the number of views from that. Okay, question number 4. How many questions have I asked in total? And that includes picture rounds, but doesn't include today. You get a full point if you're within 50 of the correct answer and half a point if you're within 100 of the correct answer. So number 4, how many questions have been asked in total? So that includes picture rounds, but doesn't include today. Full points if you're within 50 of the correct answer, half a point if you're within 100 of the correct answer. So that one, you might be able to get yourself a rough guess, incorporating the answer to question 1 on that one. Question 5, how many sport and leisure rounds have there been in total? If you're within 2 of the correct answer, you can have the full point, and within 4, you can have the half point. So number 5, how many sport and leisure rounds have there been in total? If you're within 2, you can have the full point, and within 4, you can have half a point. Number 6, on a similar vein, how many answer chain rounds have there been? And again, if you're within 2, you can have the full point, and within 4, half a point. So number 6 is on a similar vein. So how many answer chain rounds have there been? And again, if you're within 2, you get the full point. Within 4, you get half a point. Number 7, how many times, not including tonight, have dingbats been the picture round? So with this one, if you get it exactly on, you get the full point, or within 2, you get half a point. So number 7 is how many times, not including tonight, have dingbats been the picture round? So if you get it exactly on, you get a full point, or within 2, you get half a point. Number 8, how many times has Harry Potter been around the theme? So number 8, how many times has Harry Potter been around the theme? And this one, I'm looking for an exact answer. Number 9. This one should be quite easy. How many rules are there at the start of each quiz? And you get a bonus point if you can name all of them. So, number 9. How many rules are there at the start of each quiz? And you get a bonus point if you can name all of them. And finally, question 10. How many anagram rounds have there been, not including tonight's one? And again, the same tolerance. So if you get it exactly on, you get a full point, or within 2, you get half a point. So number 10, how many anagram rounds have there been, not including tonight? If you get it exactly on, you get a full point. If you can get it within 2, you get half a point. Oh, Chris, that one's on you then. Cool, there we are. With that, we're at the end of that round. Thank you for indulging my self-indulgence on that one. Indulging myself. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you for indulging me on that one. Wanted to be a little bit self-indulgent. So if you have any questions you want repeating, then let me know, as always. Might as well make a start on round 3. Okay, I've not had any requests for repeats, so we'll move on to round 3. So round 3 is an anagrams round, and these are all terms, words, etc. that are quiz related. So number 1 is 2 sequins. So number 1 is 2 sequins, and 2 is in like to go to somewhere. Not like the number. I've put it in the comments as well for you to have it visually. So number 1 is 2 sequins. Number 2 is ankle glowed green. So number 2 is ankle glowed green. Again, I'll put all of these in the comments so you can see them visually. Number 3 is coin ruptured. So number 3 is coin ruptured. Number 4 is connoted unicorn. So number 4 is connoted unicorn. That's connoted, like connotations of something. Connoted. In unicorn, like the mythical animal. Number 5 is ash, crane, win. So number 5 is ash, crane, win. Rachel, no, they're most of them aren't one word, so they're multiple words, but they're all kind of a phrase or similar. So to give you a clue, the first one is just one word, and the rest of them are all, well, the rest of them so far are all 2 words. Number 6 is adult repression. So number 6 is adult repression, and this is 3 words. Okay, number 7, this is a one-word answer, is angst bid. So number 7 is angst bid. That angst is ANGST. Number 8 is accents dairy none. And this is 3 words long, the answer. So number 8 is accents dairy none. Number 9 is internet meant. So number 9 is internet meant. And that's a one-word answer. And finally, number 10 is own quick sozzled. So number 10 is own quick sozzled, and that's a 2-word answer. Okay, with that, we're at the end of round 3, which means we're at the end of the first half of the quiz. So what I'll do is we'll have a short, about probably 3-minute break now, for you to get your answers together. And then we'll go through the answers to round 1 and 2. If you would like me to wait until the end of the quiz to go through round 3, then let me know. I know sometimes people do like that with anagrams. They like to have a little bit of extra time with it. So if you do want that, let me know, and we can do them at the end. But yeah, I've about a 3-minute break now to get the rest of your answers settled, and we'll go through them. Yeah, that's fine. The general consensus seems to be to wait till the end to go through the anagram, so we'll do that. But we will go through round 1 and 2 in about 2 minutes. Okay, plenty of time, so let's make a start on the answers now for rounds 1 and 2. So starting off with your general knowledge round 1. So BBC stands for the British Broadcasting Corporation. So number 2, the Prime Minister before Theresa May was David Cameron. Number 3, the nut that's used to make marzipan is the almond. Number 4, the royal family's castle in Scotland is Balmoral Castle. Number 5, the English city with football teams called United and Wednesday is Sheffield. So you've got Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. Number 6, there are 12 people on an English jury. Number 7, in the Craig David song, he took his date for a drink on Tuesday? It's number 8. It was Margaret Atwood that wrote The Handmaid's Tale. Number 9, the presenter of The Weakest Link was Anne Robinson. And number 10, the largest muscle in the human body is the gluteus maximus. Moving on to round 2 now, so the quiz of quizzes. So number 1, including this quiz, there have been 55 quizzes. So if you got that exactly, you get the full point. If you're within 2, you can have half a point. So number 2, the date of the first quiz was the 1st of April 2020. My brother's birthday. Decided to run a quiz on it. Happy birthday, Jonathan. So number 3, the highest number of views that I've received on a quiz. So you get the full point if you're within 5 of the correct answer and half a point if you're within 10 of the correct answer. So the correct answer is 181, quite amazingly. Don't quite know how I got that many people to watch my quiz. But that was all the way back in June last year. We started off with high numbers and we've slowly gone down to about 10 or 11. But you're all the dedicated followers. Number 4, there was how many questions have been asked in total, including picture rounds, but not including today. And you get the full point if you're within 50 of the correct answer and half a point if you're within 100. So the correct answer is 3,220. So quite a lot of questions. I'm starting to run out of questions to be able to ask. That's part of the reason this is going to be the final one. Just because, I've asked all of the questions I can possibly think of. Yeah, so the correct answer is 3,220. So if you're within 50 of that, you get the point. Within 100 of that, you get half a point. So number 5 was how many sport or sport and leisure rounds have there been? So if you're within 2 of the correct answer, you get the full point, and within 4, you get half a point. So the correct answer is 12. So roughly 1 in 5 quizzes have had sport and leisure round. Number 6 was how many answer chain rounds have there been? And again, within 2, you get the full point. Within 4, you get half a point. There have been a few more answer chain rounds than sport and leisure rounds. There's been 22 of them. So about 2/5 of the quizzes have had answer chain rounds. Pardon me, I seem to have got hiccups. Number 7. You can tell I started running out of ideas and just went, I'm just going to see how many different types of rounds there have been. So 7 was how many times have dingbats been the picture round, not including tonight. Again, if you get that exact, you get the full point, and within 2, you get half a point. So there have been 8 dingbats rounds. Number 8 was how many times has Harry Potter been around? And that's just once. That was in the first ever quiz. We had Harry Potter rounds, was the last round. Number 9 was how many rules are there at the start of each quiz, and a bonus point if you can name them all. So there are 4 rules. As I'm sure you're all aware, it's don't look the answers up, don't post your answers in the comments, be kind to me and each other, and just have fun. That's your 4 rules. And finally, number 10 was how many anagram rounds have there been, not including tonight. And if you get that exact on, you get the full point, and within 2, you get half a point. And the answer to that is also 8. So there's been 8 dingbats rounds and 8 anagrams rounds, but not all in the same weeks. So yeah, there we go. I hope you all enjoyed that one. I thought it was just interesting to look up the numbers, even if you don't get the answers right. It's still interesting. Well, I found it interesting to see. So there we go. All right, and the consensus has been that we'll do the anagrams at the end. So I will now move on to round 4. And we're starting on the Christmas half of the quiz now. So round 4 is all about Christmas entertainment. So things like film, Christmas films, Christmas music, things like that. So question number 1, in the film The Santa Claus, how did Scott Calvin trigger the Santa Claus to come into effect? So number 1, in the film The Santa Claus, how did Scott Calvin trigger the Santa Claus to come into effect? And that's clause like a terms and conditions. Number 2, the film Klaus, spelled Klaus, is the first animated feature from which streaming platform? So number 2, the film Klaus, spelled Klaus, is the first animated feature film from which streaming platform? Number 3, the composer of the score of The Nightmare Before Christmas has a very fittingly festive surname. What is it? So, number 3, the composer of the score of The Nightmare Before Christmas has a very fittingly festive surname. What is it? Number 4, as of 2009, what percentage of the global population, to the nearest percent, is said to have listened to the song Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade? And you get a full point for 2% either side and half a point for 5% either side. So number 4, as of 2009, what percentage of the global population, to the nearest percent, is said to have listened to the song Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade? And you get a full point for 2% either side or half a point for 5% either side. Number 5, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas holds the record for the most entries into the UK top 40 without ever making it to number 1. She was beaten by a late surge last year by which YouTuber? And you get a bonus point if you can name the song that beat her. So, number 5, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas holds the record for the most entries into the UK top 40 without ever making it to number 1. She was beaten by a late surge last year by which YouTuber? And you get a bonus point if you can name the song that they were singing that beat her to number 1. Number 6, in A Christmas Carol, what is the official title of the final ghost that visits Scrooge? So, number 6, in A Christmas Carol, what is the official title of the final ghost that visits Scrooge? Number 7, who was made famous for their cover of the song Walking in the Air? So, number 7, who was made famous for their cover of the song Walking in the Air? Number 9, in the film Elf, what colour are Buddy's tights? So, realise I've missed a question out. So, number 9, in the film Elf, what colour are Buddy's tights? And I'll go back and do question 8 after this one. Now, number 8. According to the writer of Die Hard, is it a Christmas film? So, number 8. According to the writer of Die Hard, is it a Christmas film? You've got a 50-50 chance on this one, if you don't know it. And finally, question 10, to the nearest $1 million, how much money did the original Do They Know It's Christmas raise for famine relief? You get a full point for the exact amount, or half a point if you're within 20 million either side. So number 10, to the nearest $1 million, how much money did the original Do They Know It's Christmas raise for famine relief? You get the full point for the exact answer and half a point if you're within 20 million either side. Okay, with that, we're at the end of round 4. So as always, if you want any questions repeating, let me know. Pardon me. Okay, so no requests to repeat, so we'll move on to round 5 now. So round 5 is a connection round. So you'll have 9 general knowledge questions, and then question 10 will ask you what is a connection. So number 1, which nursery rhyme is said to be about the Great Plague or Black Death? So number 1, which nursery rhyme is said to be about the Great Plague or the Black Death? Number 2, who is the heroine of the Robin Hood legend in English folklore, often taken to be his lover? So number 2, who is the heroine of the Robin Hood legend in English folklore, often taken to be Robin Hood's lover? Number 3, what is the second chamber of the UK Parliament known as? So, number 3, what is the second chamber of the UK Parliament known as? Number 4, which 2010 psychological horror film stars Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis as ballet dancers? So, number 4, which 2010 psychological horror film stars Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis as ballet dancers? Number 5, which comedian portrayed the lead role in The Vicar of Dibley? So, number 5, which comedian portrayed the lead role in The Vicar of Dibley? Number 6, which clothing brand, famous for its warm, down-filled coats, shares its name with a bird commonly found around lakes and reservoirs in the UK? So, number 6, which clothing brand, famous for its warm, down-filled coats, shares its name with a bird commonly found around lakes and reservoirs in the UK? Number 7, what is missing from this list? Candlestick, dagger, revolver, rope, and spanner. So, what is missing from this list? Candlestick, dagger, revolver, rope, and spanner. Number 8, which song is combined with the song Peace on Earth in a single by David Bowie and Bing Crosby? So, number 8, which song is combined with the song Peace on Earth in a single by David Bowie and Bing Crosby? Number 9, which ABBA song, which was the lead single from their fourth studio album, was their only number 1 hit in the United States? Pardon me. So, number 9, which ABBA song, which was the lead single from their fourth studio album, was their only number 1 hit in the United States? And finally, question 10. What is the connection between all or part of the last 9 answers? So number 10, what is the connection between all or part of the last 9 answers? Okay, so with that, we are at the end of round 5, which means I've asked the last question of the quiz and of the irregularly scheduled quizzes. So as always, if you'd like any repeats from any of the rounds we've not yet marked, then do let me know, and we'll have about a 4 minutes break and then come back and mark the answers. So I've seen a request for round 6 from the question 6 from the last round. So question 6 was, which clothing brand, famous for its warm, down-filled coats, shares its name with a bird commonly found around lakes and reservoirs in the UK? And don't forget, if you haven't had a look at the picture round, this is your last chance to do so as well. So you can find the link to that either over on the Facebook page or in the video description down below. And they are Christmas dingbats, so say what you see type puzzle. Okay, you've got just about a minute more now. Okay, let's make a start on going through the answers now then. So starting off with the anagrams round. So number 1 was 2 sequins, and that's an anagram of questions. So number 2 was ankle glowed green, and that's an anagram of general knowledge. Number 3, coin ruptured, is an anagram of picture round. Number 4, connoted unicorn is an anagram of connection round. Number 5, ash crane win is an anagram of answer chain. Number 6, adult repression is an anagram of sport and leisure. I quite enjoy that one. Number 7, angst bid is an anagram of dingbats. Number 8, accents dearie none is an anagram of science and nature. Number 9, internet ment is an anagram of entertainment. And number 10, own quick sozzled is an anagram of lockdown quizzes. So moving on to Christmas entertainment. So number 1, in the film Santa Claus, Scott Calvin triggers the Santa Claus to come into effect by putting on Santa's suit. So number 2, the film Claus is the first animated feature from Netflix. They've got a lot of Netflix originals, but it's the first animated one. Number 3, the composer of the score of The Nightmare Before Christmas has the very Christmassy surname Elfman. So Danny Elfman is his name. Number 4, as of 2009, it's estimated that 42% of the global population has listened to the song Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade. So if you've got 42% or 2% either side, so 40 to 44, you can have the full point. If you're within 5% either side, you can have half a point. So number 5, last year, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas was beaten to the number 1 spot by the YouTuber Lad Baby. And for a bonus point, the song was Don't Stop Me Eating. So they quite famously for the last 4 years have done parodies of songs relating to sausage rolls to raise money for food banks and the Trussell Trust. Quite enjoy their one this year, actually. So number 6, in A Christmas Carol, the official title of the final ghost is The Ghost of Christmas Is Yet to Come. Now, most people know him as The Ghost of Christmas Future, but it's The Ghost of Christmas Is Yet to Come is the official title. Number 7, it was Aled Jones, got famous for his cover of Walking in the Air. Number 8, according to the... I said these the wrong way around in the quiz, but I'm going to read them the order I've got on my screen. So number 8, according to the writer of Die Hard, it is a Christmas film. It's actually, according to them, more Christmassy than the Christmas film White Christmas. Number 9, in the film Elf, Buddy's tights are yellow. So he wears a green elf outfit with yellow tights. And number 10, to the nearest $1 million, the original Do They Know It's Christmas raised $150 million for famine relief. So if you're within 20 million either side, so 130 to 170 million, you can have the full point if you've got 150 million, half a point if you're between 130 and 170 million. Quite a lot of money. And finally, the connection round. So number 1, the nursery rhyme that's said to be about the Great Plague or the Black Death is Ring a Ring of Roses. Number 2, can't say this question tonight for some reason. Number 2, the heroine of the Robin Hood legend was Maid Marian. Number 3, the second chamber of the UK Parliament is known as the House of Lords. Number 4, the 2010 film with Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis as ballet dancers was Black Swan. Number 5, the comedian that portrayed the lead role in The Vicar of Dibley was Dawn French. Number 6, the clothing brand famous for its warm coats is Canada Goose. Number 7, The object missing from the list, so the list was candlestick, dagger, revolver, rope, and spanner. The missing object is the lead pipe, or also known as lead piping. Number 8, the song that's sort of mixed with Peace on Earth in the single by David Bowie and Bing Crosby is The Little Drummer Boy. Number 9, the only ABBA song to hit number 1 in the US was Dancing Queen. And so number 10, the connection is 12 Days of Christmas. So you've got, obviously, 5 gold rings, the maids are milking, lords are leaping, swans are swimming, French hens, geese are laying, pipers piping, drummers drumming, dancers dancing, or ladies dancing even. So, okay, that's the Christmas connection there. And then finally, your answers for the dingbats. So number 1 is Midnight Mass. Number 2 is a snowball. Number 3 is Kisses Under the Mistletoe. Number 4 is Turkey Leftovers. So turkey leftover S's. Number 5 is Silent Night. Number 6 is Grinch. Number 7 is A Paper Hat. Number 8 is the North Pole. 9 is Decorate, so deco and rate. And number 10 is Poinsettia, so poinsettia, poinsettia. So there we go, that is all of your answers. So, a little bit sad actually. I hope you've all enjoyed this quiz and all of the quizzes we've done over the last almost 2 years now. I hope you've all enjoyed them, and thank you so much for your support over all this time. And this isn't completely in the quizzes, so I'm still potentially going to do one-off quizzes every now and again, so don't delete the don't unfollow the Facebook page. There'll still be events occasionally. They're probably more specific themed quizzes, so I'll probably do, say, a Harry Potter themed quiz, a Disney themed quiz, that kind of thing. And of course, almost certainly will be a Christmas quiz next year. But yes, thank you so much everyone for all of your support, as I say, over the last year, and have an absolutely wonderful Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful time, and stay happy and safe and healthy. And I will see you all when I see you. Bye everyone.